What's going on, guys? It's Rico Rev here, just going over a quick beginner's guide on how to pick your character for Maplestory. So I recently just got back into Maple. I used to play a long time ago when I was a kid. Just recently got back into it. Saw a couple of ads, decided to download the game. A month and a half later, now I'm here making these quick videos. But for the most part, if you guys are interested in playing the game, definitely, I would recommend everyone to get involved in the game. At least try it, see how you like it. So these are just a couple of the characters that I made. So I have an Iran, currently have an Adele, a Dawn Warrior. So I'm more into the warrior class before anything, but I'm not going to neglect all the other classes in this video because of that. So if you guys are fairly new, right, you are going to see the screen at one point once you download the game. You're going to see the Iran class is Shade. Currently, they're being remastered. There's an event going on for both of them, which for the event, you guys would get two Hyperburn characters, which basically means you can go from level 1 to 250 extremely fast, like super fast. And just to put this in retrospect for you guys, I've been playing for a month and a half, and I only got a character, which was my Dell, up to 240, and that was playing almost every day at like 4 to 5 hours minimum daily just to get to that level. I made the Iran, and within literally, I would say a week, I was able to catch up to my Dell character because of the Hyperburn event. So that just goes to show you how quickly you can gap other characters that you have, or just in general catch up to the rest of the community in Maplestory. So here, they have various classes in Maplestory. They have warriors. There's like archers, pirates, right? There's assassin builds. They have like characters that look kind of like magician thieves, right? All that sort of cool stuff. Then they also have the Q characters as well. So for instance, we have Iran, right? We have Shade here, Angelic Buster. We have Akali, Cygnus Knights. Cygnus Knights is 5 different classes within one class. Okay. We have the Mihil, which is also a Cygnus, as you guys can see here above the name Mihil. It says Cygnus, so he does belong to this class as well. And this is going to be for an important part that I'll talk about in a second. If you move over to the right, you see explorers. Explorers, they have the priest, they have the bowman, the marksman, they have the Night Lord, right? The Shadower. They have the hero class as well, the Dark Knight, the Buccaneer, the Corsair. There's a lot of classes. Then there's a Dual Blade, which is just one class. He's also part of the Explorers, as you can see up here. Cannoneer, also Explorer. Anima, which is the Lara, right? The Lara is part of the Anima. And then we have the Kane, which is a Nova. The Adele, right? Delmain, Flora. And then we have the Ho Young, is also part of the Anima, which is similar to the Lara. And if you go down the list, right, you'll find some more characters. And I always tell everyone, right, if you guys are new to the game, pick what you like as far as color goes, animation, and the type of character in the long run. And this is what happened to me recently on one of my accounts. I was playing the Adele, and then I started to hyperburn the Iran class, and I felt bad because I was like, man, I'm going to kind of like neglect my Dell class. And the benefit of that, right, which is funny because you're neglecting a class but you're also benefiting from it, is that what Maplestory did as a game is that for every character that you level up to a certain level, right, there's what's called link skills and legion. And when you get a character up, you'll level up what's called your link skills, right? And I'll post a little photo here so you guys can see what the link skills are. And let's say, for instance, you level up the Kaiser, right? The Kaiser has a certain link skill that benefits every other character you have, depending on what it is, right? So some characters give you like damage boost, ignore enemy defense boost, which is important for when you start bossing in the future. Some characters give like all stats, and some characters give XP. So when you're grinding and you're killing mobs and you're leveling up your character, you gain additional XP. So there are benefits to creating different classes in the game. So for instance, when I did make the Adele class and I basically neglected it a little bit for the Iran, I was like, man, I felt bad. I was like, man, what am I gonna do now? Like, I, forgot about one of my characters. But little did I know that those link skills and that Legion, right? And the Legion is basically like a picture like a Tetris board, right? But it's kind of like a big square. And every time you level up a character, um, the higher the level goes, you'll start gaining more Legion blocks on that one little Tetris piece. And then you can basically like you can move the pieces anywhere on the board, any which way you want, as long as they connect. And then you'll gain different stats. So some of the stats you can gain is like strength, dexterity, intelligence, right? Depending what class you play. Like warriors use strength. A lot of the assassin classes, they use luck, right? Mages, intelligence. Sometimes on this Legion board, you can gain like boss damage, so you'll gain like higher boss damage every time you fight a boss, or you'll get like ignore enemy defense, so when you're killing bosses and monsters, you can do more damage on them. It's always good to make different types of characters, right? Because obviously in the beginning you're going to be focusing on one character, but eventually you're going to have to make one of each, and if not one of each, at least most of the characters in the game, so that all those characters that you made over time have a link skill and have a Legion block attached to them, which then benefits every other character you have. Me, I just pick what I like. If I see a character that's like Kane that has red and black, and he looks like an assassin hitman, I'm like, cool, this guy looks amazing. Let me try him out. And then if I don't like him, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I still am gonna use his link skills and his Legion. So it's gonna help me out anyways in the long run. So that's kind of just my ones and twos on the character for you guys to pick in the beginning. Don't feel too overwhelmed with any of it. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. If you guys need a guild to join, maybe you guys need some people to play with, or you just you feel kind of solo dolo playing the game like I did for a while, guys, I'll put a link down below to one of the Discord channels you guys can join. Just say that you found the video and you wanted to join the guild, and we'll welcome you with open arms. I'm constantly in the voice chat, so you guys can always just join the voice chat and talk to me, ask me some questions. If I can't help you, I'm sure somebody else in the guild will. And also check me out on Twitch, guys, at Rico Rev. I'm constantly online at night, working on getting my classes up. But yeah, guys, this is just a quick video, like I said, to show you guys what classes are there in Maplestory and what to pick. So, yep, appreciate you guys.